something I wish I'd never started on. Thank goodness for that. Whoa. I'll take my gloves off, talk to you. So there we go. Hello folks, my name's Ian. Welcome to me shed. You know, I picked this compressor up the other day. I didn't know what it was, but somebody told me it was a compressor. And I wish I'd have just weighed it in yesterday as it was Irony Alley. What a pig to get into. But I got in it. Yeah, basically got in it by just bashing it to bits and breaking the cast. Couldn't get at the nuts because of this wheel. Don't know how to take that wheel off. Couldn't see anything from behind. So basically, got the grinder. Ooh, look at that, shiny. What is that? Well, it's non-magnetic. Oh well, it might be worth taking bits. So, I'm going to carry on bashing it. And if I can at least cut it in half, I might be able to get at it. Come along for the journey. Well, I definitely wish I hadn't started on this. Right, so where were we? We like that, and then we like that. So we cut it through all the bolts. The bottom come off, and I've not looked at that yet. These are pistons, right? So they'll go up and down. They come out. Need the right type of hammer. Right, little bit of ingenuity. I've got a socket there. Put that over there, and I can, the ball end, I can get in. Oh, see, so that's coming out nicely. Can't do it one-handed. Bish, bash, bosh. There we go, boosh. That's aluminium. So that's magnetic, I guess. Could be stainless. No. Oh, that's magnetic, so I need to get a drift. It's a bearing. It's a needle bearing. You can see down there in that gap. So likewise, that top of there with chisel with a drift, I can knock that bearing out. So there we go, one drifted out. Steel bush. Right, means I can leave all those pistons in. Aluminium, it's a tiny little bit of iron in there where I cut the bolts off. There we are, clean alley. At, what was it, £900 a tonne for all rolled. So this is cast, so probably be worth more. Maybe £1,000 a tonne. But I didn't get a chance to strip it yesterday when I weighed in. Right, we'll shove that to one side. Let's have a look at this. Look at that. That's nice and shiny, isn't it? I think somebody would say brassy goodness. Who would that be? It's kind of pressed onto a cast iron middle bit, but I reckon maybe put it in there. I can knock it off. I've knocked it off. I still don't have that middle bit out. Time to get the big boy out. Aye, 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 aye.
There we go. That's jammed in there. I'm going to put this back on. You don't get a bigger hammer. With a ball end, it forces all that energy is compressing just on a little point. Oh yeah, it's coming out. It's coming out. I don't want to hold it in case I miss. Sticker's coming out. Time to get the grinder out. We're wasting too much time. Don't like it a little bit.
There we go, bit of brassy goodness. Sorry to pinch your phrase there, Miss Sollers. Miss Sollers? Mrs. Sollers. Only a pity it weren't phosphor bronze. So, aluminium. I can just unscrew these now. Right, so the finest traditions of Take It Bits. How did that work then? Well, with these little buttons which fell out when I was doing some hammering, and each one of these pistons has a little dish, so I reckon that staying on the dish, that's going to allow flexibility. That casting was over the top, like that, and that span round the middle underneath of it, but on an angle like that. So it's missed that one, but when it's on the other side where it's angled down, that is going to press that piston down. When it presses the piston down, it's sitting against this side, isn't it? Like that. And this has got a load of, I think you call them reed valves. So the spring is steel, like that. So when there's pressure, it'll force it up, but when there's no pressure, it'll force it down, sealing off the hole underneath. There we go. All those holes, and of course, that's going to go round and round and round very fast. These are going to go up, down, up, down, up, down, and the fluid's going to go one way or another. Well, that's Blondie, that. One way or another, I'm going to find you. I'm going to get you, can't sing. And there's something else there. So, we've got to get this top plate off. I poke about in there. Oh no. Hey, oh, that was easy enough, wasn't it? Who needs an hammer? Hey then. So we go here. Well, I tell you, hey, I know somebody who might be watching saying he could use that in some metal art. Couldn't I? I could make a flower. More stuff to be kept. Right. Stud there. And some brass right down there, which is that end then. So I'm going to get that out. So I'll do that on one side. What have we got here? Is that going? No. I think it's a matter of just hammering that off, getting that cast alley off, and then the rest goes in there in the tub. I think. I'll do that. So with some angle grinding, some bashing, I've managed to get to the bottom of it. That means I can now put my chisel, my thin chisel in it, and boosh. Knock that out, and that looks brass as well. Well, I'm telling you now, I won't be beat with this thing, even though it's way beyond cost effective and time effective. So, what have I just cut off? Right, so these like caps covered a stud that went in there. Right, I couldn't budge that 8mm bolt. Right, so I cut it off. And that shows me there's a circlip down there, so I might just cut these off and let the dog see the rabbit. Oh. Oh. Hey, I'll tell you what, I've been at it for hours on this bloody thing. Bloody hours. But I won't be beat. I won't be beat. I've got a circlip that went bing somewhere, so. Hey. Now that will come in handy. Oh my God, it's still not apart yet. Oh, there's another one right down there at bottom. Another, go on, get the right angle. Another circlip. And the only thing I've got is this tiny little thing with one, where's the lens, with one broken end. And it only opens that far. And that ain't going down there. Now this is turned into a personal challenge. Hey, hang on a bit. Hang on a bit. Listen. I can see 2 electrical connectors down there. And that looks to me like, you know, one of those things off a washing machine. Let's cut across it. Just let's cut across it, see. It might have been worth it after all. More than likely not. Right, we'll put that in there and we'll go across there. Look at that. I was right. Look at that. Shiny copper. Right. So I'm kind of glad I didn't throw that away now. I just have to figure a way of sorting that circlip out there, the bottom. 2 nails, I guess. I'll do something. I'll do something now that the dog can see the rabbit. Right. Boy, right, I've just cut that nut straight off and I can see now it's splined. There we go. So I probably never got that off. Memory of man. There we go. That's splined. Hey, it's all come to pieces. Right. All that for a bit of aluminium. That's got some needle bearings in the bottom. That'll have to be drifted out. Needle bearing plate. I'll keep that. There's me drift. Get me drift. One final clean piece of cast aluminium. Oh, bugger. Right down there's another bloody circlip. That's got to be pressed on there. Got to be. Shall we unpress it? Unpressed, without a press. I like that. I do like that indeed. That'll serve as a nice punch when I'm punching things out. Cast. Oh my God, look at me bench. Right. Carry on. Well, this is proving to be a little problematic. Okay. I thought it's just inset in that this ring is inset inside. So I thought, well, if I cut through and same on the other side, it'll fall apart, but it doesn't. It seems like that the middle bit, I can just show you where I haven't really done anything. There's little dimples. So that's been, the inside's been spread out so that the copper ring can't come out. So I've been going round with a chisel and I've been peening that inner ring back in on itself, and hopefully I should soon get that copper out. Well, I'm flogging a dead horse here, so I've changed track and I've managed to rip that plastic covering off to get all that copper, and I think what I'm going to do now is just literally, nope, peel it off bit by bit. I am not doing that. You can come out. You can come out. Whether you like it or not, you can come out. Right. working. It's working. That's all because I saw 2 tiny bits of copper inside there. Look at the state of my bench. Right. Well, Tom, well, I've been having a beer and watching this motley crew. So I'll just pause them while I carry on. So yeah, I bought myself a beer, King Goblin. Might even fancy an old crafty hen later. Been in and had my tea. Come back to this. Now, I need to clean my bench. Look at that, it's messy. All I've done is take a compressor to bits. Okay folks, it's time to wrap this video up. Right, we got 2.2 kilos of aluminium. We got 205 grams or 7 1/4 ounces of copper. Brass came in at 11 3/8 pound, 320 grams. Pile of iron, which comes in at, what's that, 3.2 kilograms of iron. Although I will be keeping those items, they might come in handy. Right, so sorry about that long video. Right, what was all that about then? Well, I came in to do that motor, as I said I had in my last video, but compressor, and I think it's an air conditioning compressor off a car. I might be wrong. I didn't even know what it was until somebody commented and said it was a compressor. It compresses fluid, it's not a air compressor. Right, I made a right pig's ear of taking it to pieces. It's the first one I've ever done. Now I've really taken it bits, grinder, hammer, chisel. I would say it's relatively simple. Just cut that little top off, have a proper pair of circlip pliers, 1 2 3 circlips, comes apart, take all the bolts out, comes apart, easy peasy. And I'll know that next time I see one. Don't do it that way. Don't do it the way unless you like hammering things to bits like I do, then, you know, knock yourself out. I've had fun anyway. I would have fun doing that motor. Right, Ian in his shed, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.